Hello, I'm Mandul Johnson, and you are back to this drum mixing class. Uh, so we're going to dive straight into it. I've shown you, if you check previous videos, you're going to see how I prepped my drum set and everything. Right now, I'm diving into this drum mix, and the first thing I would do is my mix prep. So I'll do this for a general mix, but since we're talking about just the drum mix, I'll be focusing more on the drums. Now let's dive in and see what happens. First thing we'll do when you receive stems like this or when you receive audio files like this is to arrange them in order of probably groups, how you'd best process them better. So for me, I usually start with my drums, my bass, guitars, so acoustic, electric or electric acoustic, pianos, keyboards, then synths, strings, brass, lead vocal, background vocals. So the first thing I'll do is I would arrange my drums. So I'm coming here and so I'll quickly do that and then we'll continue. Now for every mix I would arrange in a particular order. So I'll just arrange that since I have just I have more than the drums here, I have other instruments here, which I might not play them during the song, but I'll just arrange them so you see what happens. But one thing I would say is when the audio tracks come, because I arranged this or I exported this so I know what audio track is where. I have every name as I would know it. So sometimes you might want to rename certain names. Like this, both of these tracks are just GTR1, GTR2, but I know that they are acoustic guitars. So I could so I could easily rename them. But that's because I know what they are, and these tracks are mostly labeled already. So if your tracks are not labeled, you might just want to go through them and know exactly what is in them. Now that I'm done with arranging my tracks, the next thing I'll do would be to color code my tracks. So let's go through that. Now, and after I color code them on the mixer, I'm going to make those colors appear on my timeline. Some other softwares might act differently. So once you put the color there, it color codes it automatically. But for Logic, you might just have to do a few more processes. And then I'll assign track color. Yep. I'm going to import my global tracks from the production stage of this project. And what it's going to do is it will bring in every marker I used, it will bring in the time signature, it will bring in the tempo. So what I do is I come here, I click here, all files, and then I go to where the project is. For music, work, studio sessions, tuning, create a song, and this is it here. The global tracks and I replace it. Now you'd want to do that before you do your strip silence or before you cut out dead noise. So and so you see what happens as soon as I import it. See, these guys are going to change. So I replace. Good. And then some other things have come up to my project. So this was my intro. I didn't have a marker there, but I had a space for it. So intro and verse, bridge. How I spelled my bridge, full, chorus, and that's it. Now, why do I need this? You might ask. Well, this is Logic Pro X, and this comes in a bit handy. So most times I would also like to color code this guy. Okay. Uh, Chorus, intro, interlude, bridge full. same chorus, verse. This is verse, bridge. Give you another color. Now, if you have a keyboard that has the numeric pad, you can easily toggle from segment to segment with that. So that's why it's important. Now, after this, the next thing I would do would be to strip silence from my project file. Now, audio tracks, once you're playing an audio track, even if there's nothing in it, once the clip is on your computer, it is taking processing space. So, in order to, you might just want to have that. But for me, one of the main reasons I strip silence or I, I just cut some of these things is it gives me a visual image of how my music goes. So, just see how this is going to be. Uh, bring this up here. Now I have done this and this is how my project looks. Yep,